来いアルセール
You know, I think at this point that a lot of people really like the idea of watching a transfer student enter a new territory knowing exactly that he will be dominating the scene, yet his rivals have no idea what is gonna happen to them, which is why in today's video, boys and girls, we will be continuing on this topic since many of you really enjoyed the previous video regarding this topic. There will be more anime and of course different series for you guys to check out, so make sure to also watch the previous part if you haven't yet. Link will be in the comments below. If you are new around here, then please do me a solid favor and subscribe with the notifications bell, as it really helps the channel out in the long run. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video.
大切なものを守りたいという心が私の特性拘束樹に打ち勝ったというわけですか。ですが
We kick things off with UQ Holder, which follows a young boy who enrolls into an academy with other students who have powers and such, but yet he unfortunately has nothing he wields and is talentless. Yet, upon learning that his master is a vampire, he decided to get a small taste of her blood after she was on the verge of death by a killer. Upon getting her blood, he has obtained immortality, and with his newfound powers, he has entered a tournament where he will be facing other people, other students, with the immortality power in battle.
俺の大事なもんをもてあそんでんじゃあげるよ一番食い手のあるやつを石段100
The hidden dungeon only I can enter is quite the harem trope, and in addition to this list, Noir and Emma are extremely close childhood friends, and well, you can call them lovers as they do kiss quite a lot in the series, mostly to gain the LP points to use his abilities. Noir managed to find a dungeon in which a girl locked away and chained up offered him powers in exchange for LP points, and to obtain those points, well, let's just say that he needs to get himself into some romantic spicy situation. He also joined the Hero Academy as a low rank, while other students do underestimate his abilities, but maybe he can do more than what everyone thinks.
貧乳を捜索してエマに付与
そう悪魔名をサリバンというイルマよ両親は君の魂を我が輩に売り飛ばしたのだよ
This anime series is by far one of the most enjoyable and fun anime I've ever watched in such a long time. The greatest thing about this anime has to offer is its quality characters, each having their own quirky and fun ways to make the story so enjoyable. But you know, the series is following a boy named Iromo who was sold by his parents to a demon named Sullivan, in which Sullivan offered him a huge mansion with delicious food and most of all love and care that Iruma wishes for. He also enrolls into a demon school posing as a demon himself, or pretty much just blending in. Otherwise, the other students would eat him up for being a human. Now, he's pretty much just blending in into this new society, and he is on an adventure of a lifetime, let's just say that. Persona 5 is a game adaptation of one of the most popular games back then, which follows Ren, who is a new transfer student to Shujin Academy, but unfortunately his reputation was on the low side due to rumors of sexually assaulting, a woman, which was not true at all. But then a strange app appeared on his phone that took him to another world called the Metaverse, and over there he was able to see the true nature of the nasty people in the real world, mostly his rivals. Their intentions are revealed, but they hide it in reality, and it's up to him and his friends to uncover their secrets and make them confess their crimes publicly. Next on this list we have is Akashic Records that has a newly transferred teacher instead of a student, and he is quite the strange person when everyone thought that he was just, playing around in the role of a teacher, not taking his job seriously at all. Yes, that right there is the main character named Glenn, a very powerful character who hides his true identity and powers from his fellow students. Strange and evil forces lurk within the Empire, and now Glenn himself is caught up in this mess, ready to protect his students and to fulfill his role as a teacher that everyone wishes for him to be. Now this anime here takes place in a school setting which features high school students who are in a club that have a set amount of powers, and that club actually operates by protecting the school from the phantom monsters that appear on quite the daily basis. The main character named Haruhiko has the power to draw and seal away the monsters. That is all that he thinks he can do, but later on he discovers that his power is hidden and somehow he needs to, awaken it. This anime has beautiful animation, great characters, and a very fun adventure that you should definitely check out. Chivalry of a Failed Knight is quite the popular anime back when it aired a few years back. It is still regarded as one of the best transfer student series with a low-ranked main character who faces the problem of being completely different from everyone since others can use similar abilities but he unfortunately can't. People view him as the weakest F-ranked blazer in the academy, and in this world, Ikki wants to prove to everyone that he has the strength to do it all.
僕の最強をもって君の最強を打ち破る貴様
え This anime is by far one of PA Works' best series ever made, and it is Charlotte. A high schooler named Yu has the power to control people for a mere few seconds, and he uses that to his advantage for pretty much many cases. But after being discovered by a girl who caught him on camera, she actually threatened him to join her club, or she would tell on him to others. This club specifically is there to stop other users who have similar powers from using it for leisure or fun, or simply even abusing them. They face formidable challenges along their journey, which can also lead to a shocking truth later on in the series, which is actually a big spoiler, which I will not be talking about at all, because I want you guys to check it out for yourselves. Shaman King is a fairly new-gen shonen series and a remake of the original Shaman King. This series is not, overly amazing by any means necessary, but it was still a solid watch for its first season. Shamans are extraordinary individuals who wield a power that allows them to communicate with ghosts or spirits. The shaman fight is a huge, and I mean huge, tournament where shamans fight for their place to be crowned Shaman King. So I guess you might have figured out what this is. It's pretty much a battle shonen series. The main character, Yu Asakura, is said to be the next Shaman King, and by his side is a legendary samurai spirit, one of the most powerful beings in the war, and now is a spirit helping you ascend into greatness. Finally on this list we have his Absolute Duo, which is a classic harem series. Yes, it is a harem series of a transfer student named Toru who enters an academy where, you know, people train to become powerful blazers. Each person in the school must partner up with another in the hopes of attaining the special power of the Absolute Duo. Of course, you know, to enter the school, people first must face each other, and the winner will prove worthy to stay in the school, while the loser actually gets expelled. That's kind of harsh, I'm not gonna lie. So it's not easy as it sounds. It's not just that, but Toru is the only irregular blazer who wields a shield, which is a defensive weapon, and others use more powerful ones, but that doesn't mean that he can't put up a good fight. Looks like this is the end of the school journey, since it's time for you to get expelled, or rather just, you know, end the video in general. So if you have watched all the way to the end, then I'd like to thank you for doing so, and if you did enjoy, then please leave a like to show your support, and as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next one.